Hi, Stephan Smith, Artsmith Craftworks. I had a friend ask me to do a video talking about what I really love when it comes to creating my artwork. I've talked a lot about what inspires me. I've talked about ways that people can get a hold of me as far as commissions go and everything. But she said, do a video on your process, what you love about the whole airship building process. So I'm going to take you into my workshop and show you kind of how I select pieces, what they can become, and how that can go together when I build airships. Come with me. So here I am in my workshop, my very messy workshop, and you can see that my shelves are full of paint, they're full of tools. Pan around here, more stuff, shelves and shelves and shelves of paint and other things, camera that I shoot stuff with, boxes and boxes of parts, kitty litter tubs full of pieces and parts, just all kinds of stuff that I collect, that I dumpster dive, for more tools, more raw materials. These are the things that I use to make my art out of. And if you look at, even down on the floor, I got bins and tubs full of stuff here, boxes and containers, just so that you can see what it is that I really like to do. I really enjoy looking at all these pieces and parts and trying to imagine what I can use them for, how I can put them together to make some really cool stuff. This bag down here, for example, has little pieces, little bends and elbows that are surgical tubing elbows. Those can become cool little steampunk exhaust ports when they're painted and antiqued, that can go on the side of an airship. Bic pen barrels, your just standard clear Bic pen barrels. If you cut the tip off of them here, they kind of take on a bit of a lantern look. And if you take a wooden bead and cut it in half and glue it to the top and the bottom, drill a hole in the top of it, it becomes a nice little lantern that you could put a real light down inside. Over here in this box, I've got like lots of pieces and parts, including Scotch tape cores and vitamin bottle lids. When you put these together, they become something like this, which is just a piece that goes like on the ribbing of one of my airships to hold a fin, to hold a gondola, lots of different things that look like a support piece. This, for example, this ship-looking steering wheel is nothing more than a jewelry finding, along with a bunch of little beads, like simple wooden little beads that get all put together with little pieces of wood. That becomes a steering wheel. So you can take and make something like this, which would be on the bottom of an airship to hold a fin, to hold a keel section. That's nothing more than bits and pieces of pen parts, the tips off of old ink pens and stuff. So I mean, these are the kinds of things I'm talking about when you look at different pieces and what they can possibly become. Again, down here in this box of random parts, I mean, looking through this kind of stuff is what I love doing. And for example, a piece like this, like a hair comb for a girl's hair, becomes something like this when it's all said and done, which is like an airfoil that would go on the outside of an airship if you put a support piece on it and paint it and put rivets on it and put a rusty patina on it. Anything can become anything. Yeah, I mean, even little booze bottles. I mean, you don't think I drink to get drunk, do you? No, I drink because I need the bottles for shapes. That's a joke. But you start to see what I'm talking about. all these parts are just junk to some people. You know, tops off of juice pouches, you know, become fins, become dials, become handles. Anything can become anything, and that's what I really love doing, is taking these random pieces and parts and transforming them into something cool and exciting. This is what gives me the most pleasure out of all of my art. It's what inspires me.